And we're here. Howdy, fellas. We made it. He's made it. Whoop.
We're bound.
We're bound.
Oh, yeah. There she is. There is the Pavo Femto. All right. Unit overheated. That was quick. The thing is so tiny. Oh.
All right. Jody got here early today. Apparently, he couldn't wait. And Akirasa, Warren, Tony, and Brent, and Michael, Texas Strong Guy. Howdy, fellas.
Everybody hear us okay?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? I got new internet coming tomorrow.
New and improved.
No, it's my mother-in-law has already been over here, so there's already red flags flying everywhere. She suckered into the same deal.
Why mother-in-law red flag? Wait a minute.
She suckered into the same deal I did. So we'll see what happens tomorrow and how much it costs me. I basically pay $100 a month right now for non-gig service. Okay, so 300 up and 300 down. And Quantum Fiber, they own the network. They own the fiber line. So they come in for $50. They say, hey, we'll give you 1 gig up and down, whatever, 6 or 5 or wherever the hell. It'll be better than 300. But it's supposed to be true gigs. So because it's their trunk line. So anyway, we'll see what happens, what it costs me tomorrow. Actually.
How was the meetup? Meetup was, well, almost rained out. A lot of people listened to the weatherman and he didn't know what he was talking about. So Saturday morning it was dry, but it was overcast. So
it turned out good.
Turnout, but the ones that did turn out had a good time. So
somebody got scared away.
Yeah, and I did it too early. 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday apparently is too early. So lesson learned. Next time it's going to be 9 o'clock, but we'll make it work.
Hey, you got to get those freaking people that want to sleep in an extra hour to sleep.
Yeah. No, they were talking about remnants of that hurricane out of the Pacific coming to Texas, and there was a cold front coming in, and between the both of them, it was going to be a rained out weekend.
So how's your weather right now? What's it like there?
Right now, it's sunny out there. Well, not completely sunny, so partly cloudy, I guess is what you call it, and 93 degrees.
Yeah, it was almost 100 today. I mean, it's freaking halfway. We're coming to the halfway point in September here. Come on, enough of this 100-degree stuff.
Well, Mike, you were at the Northeast drone meetup, the NEDM. New England meetup? Okay. Anyway. Now I saw a number of people going to that one.
Yo.
I'm hearing myself.
You're getting some reverb here.
Yeah. But
there we go.
Figure for the first Saturday of the month, Michael, and probably around 9 o'clock. So. Damn. How's everybody else doing with all the doom and gloom that's been going around as of late?
Yeah, it's about enough of that, guys. Come on. Got
Well, have
Idaho
you seen?
quadcopters blowing his freaking load on a Mavic 4. He put his video up of him unboxing in the middle of a park. It's kind of there's a little fear going on there. This could be the last one, so I got to do this special. So I'm planning on freaking figuring a way to get that Mini 4 or 5 or wherever the hell it is. What are we at number? Mini 5 now.
Well, looky here. Chuck is back. Chuck and Lori just got back from Iceland.
There's no Jim. There's no doom and gloom. Okay, you just changed the game.
Well, if you've seen Russ's 51 drones latest video,
Yeah,
the end is here.
Yeah. Yeah, the rose-colored glasses finally came off there.
Yeah. Well, but he's learning FPV now.
Hey, it's a good thing, man. That's how we start the segment right here. We start the segment right here with the FPV goggles on. I'm gonna fly that Femto as soon as the freaking live stream's over. I'm gonna go down and buzz around the neighborhood.
Jim, if you hold your feet still a little bit, that you can order a Mini 360 and a Nevada. According to the latest rumors, the Nevada 3 is going to be a 360 quad. We're going to have a 360 camera in it.
Jim says he's ordering the DJI Mini 360.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Hold your feet still and buy the Nevada 3. You get both 360 camera and a quad. And he's in Canada, so he's going to have access to it.
No problem.
Important public safety announcement. RC Pro 2 does not like rain.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it's look at the what's the guy? I can't think of his name. The British guy, the heavyset British guy.
Oh, the one that doesn't fly drones?
But he's a reporter.
Mm.
A genuine journalist. Oh, I can't think of his freaking name.
That's yeah. it's called age right there. I can't think of his. That is I don't know. That's how much it matters.
That's what you do in class
Oh,
too.
Geeks Vana, yeah.
Geeks Vana, genau.
Gerks
Yeah,
Vana.
Geeks Vana.
Now, did you see the trailer of the Ken Heron freaking? I haven't watched it, but I think everybody's going to have to watch it because he'll probably have a little bit of fun with that one.
Which Karen are we talking about? The Philly
I don't
Karen
know.
or what?
He just put one up. He was in New Jersey, and I didn't watch it. I just saw the thumbnail, and Karen said that he's scaring the children with his drone. He probably was, knowing Ken Heron. He was probably buzzing them with a freaking. Hey, if you're gonna go down, you might as well go down in flames for sure. If this hobby's gonna end, if it's gonna all be done, we might as well just go down. Hey, if anybody could comment, what is it? What is it? What do you guys think of this new mic I got? I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool. It actually is a nice low profile. It's a great guys. This is the first new mic I've really used since the Rode mic, and I think this is going to finally replace it. They put a preamp inside this thing, inside this cheap $70 mic, and it sounds pretty good. It does a good job just going through OBS. So let's see. It was an AI Karen because they forgot to record it. But anyway, if anybody has a comment on what this sounds like, that would be. I think it sounds good. I'm so far.
We're all going to be seeing these signs all over the place coming.
Oh yeah.
This is Peoria Park District. Unmanned aircraft must weigh 3 pounds or less. Unmanned aircraft must have a wingspan or rotor diameter no greater than 3 foot.
Damn, that's huge. Is that like that's cars, flying cars?
Well, I mean, 3 foot on a fixed wing is not a whole lot.
Oh, I thought they were talking about rotor diameter on the
Well, they
on a
said
quadcopter.
must have a wingspan or rotor diameter. So you can't have a wingspan of more than 3 foot. And 3 foot props, that's, yeah. Flight shall be restricted over designated park district sites only. Here's the big one though. The attachment of anti-personnel devices, projectile, chemical, electrical, direct energy, explosive, and firearm is prohibited. So no dropping fireworks from drone on the people at the park. Okay, they're putting the kibosh to that. No more. Yeah, it's, but these signs are going to come more and more.
Yeah, it's I've been waiting. That park that I'm at, that was the first thing I did was I read the sign and there was no, I mean, it's for it's for bikes, you know, it's just they just don't want motorbikes on it. But to not have drones would be stupid because a lot of people like to do the jumps and stuff and they want to record it. So yeah, can we drop napalm? No 50 cals, no mounted 50 cal. Can you imagine how big it would drone it would take to mount that's something that heavy? My Lord.
Well, and that's exactly where this whole national security discussion is going to go. Not necessarily what the cameras can see or, you know, where they could upload that thing. They're just going to say, look at Ukraine. What they're doing was the drones over there attaching grenades, whatever. It's going to be low-tech bombing runs.
There's another rumor that's going around. I follow the camera world too, and the other rumor is that DJI is going to come out with a full frame camera.
Yeah,
this
I saw that rumor too.
This has been something that's been going around for a long time, and my response to that is that it is a very difficult road. Camera people are nuts, especially full frame people. These guys are the most clanny groups. I mean, they are culty, and they will not. They freaking will. It's either Canon or it's Sony. The Sony freaking group is absolutely diehard. And you got to understand the Japanese camera market is extremely old. It's been around longer than China itself.
Okay, what are you doing on a Sony group? You're a Canon man.
I listen to all of it.
What are you posting on the Sony
I'm
group?
not. I'm nobody. I'm a DJ. If anything, I'm a DJI pumper. But I have a Canon camera. Yeah,
You shouldn't be hanging out in the Sony groups if you don't own a Sony. It's for us Sony folks.
I know.
Man,
I
we don't want this Canon riffraff in the group.
I keep my ear to the ground all the time with the Sony people because they are the trendsetters, and the Canon people are the old guard. Okay, and then you got all these other people in between: the Lumix, Canon, all those middle of the ground people. I'm one of those people that doesn't really have an affiliation. I'm just looking for something that's
Yeah, you just
reasonably easy to use and not too expensive. And that's like impossible to find in the camera world.
You just Canon riffraff.
You want to see a camera, the new Canon? Check this out. Let me just show you really quick.
Here we go.
This isn't the one I got. This is the real freaking there's no way. I can't. I'm not
How many times do you say that about drones? No way, not happening, not me.
No,
I ain't buying
absolutely.
that.
I can't, no, there's
and
no
2
way.
weeks later, oh, guess what I've got?
There's no way that I could afford this thing. This is almost a $4,000 camera. This is their Sony equivalent to the FX. This is
I guarantee y'all, he already set, probably while he was sitting on the toilet and adding up in his head how many drones he would have to sell to get the money together to buy one of those.
Get these specs. 4K 120, 2K 180. Okay. So this thing is a 3/2 open gate. So it's freaking humongous. So it basically uses an entire sensor, 7K sensor on this thing. It's massive. And the Japanese they're freaking pulling out all the stops on that thing. So that's the new thing is open gate shooting, where you just shoot the whole freaking sensor. But anyway, this thing is, let's see, what's the $3,000 for the camera, $4,000 for the camera body. And if you want their kit lens for this thing, that's not really a kit lens. It's basically a 85 millimeter video lens. 1.4 f1.4. So this sucker's, Tony 1.4, which means it's crazy freaking blurry. Almost $2,000 for the lens. And then their variable lens is $35,000. Their Cine lens for that thing, $35,000. Yeah. But anyway, that's let me tell you something. I can't afford to be in that world. That's freaking which
one of your kids drives the Mercedes again?
None now. We sold that thing, man. We sold that dog a long time ago. That dog don't hunt anymore. But yeah, that's nuts. That is a crazy.
I was going to say, get rid of the kit and sell the car, and then you have enough money to buy a camera.
Yeah, that's a car. Yeah, 35 grand is a freaking. I can buy a freaking Tesla for that.
Well, I mean, you got all those electric bikes now and scooters and everything. You don't need a truck anymore. Sell your truck.
My truck's the only thing that's freaking steady in my life.
Don't let your wife hear that.
That's electronic. There you go. So we've got a pushback going on with the possible Avata 3. I think DJI is going to pull it off. They're going to do like they usually do. Everybody's going to be a beta tester. They have no software. They do. Actually, they do. They have an early version of a studio software, which there's so much. And none of the stuff's out yet, but everything is coming. Could you imagine all the things that are on the way?
Yeah,
But
well,
nothing is being dropped.
I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to see the Mini 5 in the U.S.
No,
or orders about a 3 for that
well,
matter.
what the Idaho Quadcopter did, and what I'll probably have to do is I'll have to buy it from Japan. He was able to get a $4,000 drone from Japan in 5 days. And there's
What are you going to do when you need service on it?
that's the problem. Exactly. That's exactly the problem. Is the people that like to have that service, that service available are not going to be able to have it. And it's,
They're not going to be able to get service, and because
dude,
U.S. doesn't sell service right now.
the entire toy market is without service. So I'm going to have to send it
And
to Canada.
when they figure out that their warranty is non-existent, because if anything happens to it, even a warranty repair, they have to send that some bitch back to Japan. And then it's the question: are you going to get it in the country again?
It's going to be like everything else. We're going to be working. I'm going to be using a 5-year-old, like right now, I'm using a 5-year-old computer. Everything's going to be freaking.
You never had a computer that was less than 5 years old.
My Mac M4 is brand new. This is my
your Mac M4 is what, 4 years old?
things. I guess it's a year now because the M5s are already talking M5. Hey, the iPhone 17 came out today, was released, and once again, I'm one generation behind. 3 years from now, there'll be iPhone 20. Get service in Canada. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm on an S23, so I don't want to hear it.
Canada, I got friends in Canada I could send it to. I'll send it to those the people that sold me my last two, the Dr. Drone, man.
Yeah, somebody else thought it was a good idea too, and his Mini or Mavic 4 is stuck in customs, and he can't get it out.
Where did he buy it from?
He bought it out of Canada.
Yeah,
he bought. I don't know where he bought it, but he sent it to DJI US for service, and then they send him a replacement out of Canada, and that one is stuck.
Yeah. He's going to have to go on a trip to pick up his. I mean, that's $4 or $5, almost $5,000, depending on what he bought. So, you're going to have to spend a couple $1,000 in airplane tickets. Have him send it back to the repair shop, and then go get it, and then walk it through. Oh man, so much smuggling going on. I'm gonna have to start a smuggling channel. drone smuggling. Dad random smuggling.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on deep space frames.
Yeah, I think the answer is what we've been talking about. It's just
even
flying
Rossi agrees. FPV is the way to go.
FPV, and we're just going to have to wait for different generations of Betaflight to come through to give us all of those features that we got from DJI. We'll have we've already got one that'll return to home.
Yeah.
And land.
No, the iNav INAV is getting pretty far up there as far as position hold and all that stuff goes.
Let's see here.
We're gonna fix our government? Yes, sure.
I don't want to fix anything. I just want to fly drones. I've done enough. I've done enough politicking for the last freaking 5 years. What a waste of my life. There we go. Let's less.
Well, buying from South Korea, Japan is totally legal. Yes, not smuggling. I give you that.
Not
But
smuggling.
if your quad is gonna need service because it was made for the Asian market, DJI ain't gonna service it anywhere but in Asia. We've had that problem before.
Right. You can get it. You're just going to have to do your own servicing. There we go.
If
Right.
you got a warranty repair, you're not going to DJI US to get the damn thing fixed. Because DJI is going to look at the UPC or whatever serial number on your quad and says, yep, that was meant for the Asian market. So we've had that problem before, Mike. That happened when the O3 came out and people bought FPV quads from iFlight and Gep RC and all them. And they needed service on those O3 units. And DJI goes like, no, they were sold on the Asian market.
We don't want to do it.
So learn to fly, no service needed. Well, there's that. But
So what do you think? Here's the camera. Here's the ultra camera. One of the things I'm hearing people say about it is they're saying that it's so big. I think the guys that are saying that are so small that it does look big. But if Kai put this in his hands, it would be like on a thumbnail. So it's just a different shape. It's a different shape than the but I do like the button here. I think that's cool. And it takes great images. I mean, the images are great, and it auto adjusts from really dark environments to really light environments. It does its own balancing, which is kind of interesting. It goes into that I forget what they call the mode.
dynamic range.
Yeah, whatever. But there's a
mode?
what?
HDR.
Yeah, well, no, HDR is part of that, but then it affects HDR because HDR is not as good in the really dark light. But anyway, it's got a lot of smart features that, for people like me who aren't very smart, it takes care of us, so we can just, to me, what this camera is going to be great for is when I fly. Now, people are always complaining, I want to see the stick cam. Show me your stick cam, and I'm like, all right. So now we got the stick cam. So there we go. So you guys that are stick cam people, like you're going to learn anything from my stick cam. You're going to learn that I'm a freaking thumb driver but oh well, I'll put the stick.
I wouldn't follow your stick cam. You have a tendency to turn quads off mid-flight.
Yeah, exactly. Learn what not to do with your sticks on my channel. But it does have some neat things to it. I really don't like the creator combo. So if you're going to buy this, I highly recommend that you don't buy the creator combo. And because I do not like this. This is not very good. They automatically put the GoPro mount on here. I would rather have the quarter 20 any day. But this is really cool in one way. So to me, this is genius. I wish my Ulanzis did this, but if you pull these out, that just snaps out. That is really neat. I think that's a really cool feature. But whoever put this on, I'm pissed off. So I have to add an extension. Okay. I have to add this piece here, which has got the quarter 20 on it, either side, and that just makes it that much longer. Just like that. It's just stupid. Don't.
You're the first guy to complain about some longer, but hey.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Short and thick does the trick.
That's not what she said.
But anyway, I'm a huge fan of the Alanzis. But there's some cool things. There's a remote right here that's built in. That's an remote switch, a Bluetooth remote. But so that's neat, I think, but that's stupid. I don't know why they did that. That is, to me, that's the one problem with this. I would just go by it's the MT73. You want to go to Ulanzi and buy the MT set. That is the best, absolute best microphone, camera holder there is. It is the best. I have my full frame camera. I have an MT73. It is the upgraded version of the MT16. And then there's one that's even smaller than that. But Ulanzi's got the best. I mean, where the handle expands. Just so. Anyway, the
best one is this one right here.
What's that? What's that one? That's an Instant
360. For one, extendable.
Yep. You got the super long extension. Is that carbon fiber?
And
yeah, it's got the freaking quarter 20 on it. Yeah. Duh. Of course that's the best. I don't know why they did that. They completely dropped the ball.
Who makes it?
Well, it's not an MT73. Does yours have a cold shoe mount? No, it doesn't.
Why do I need a cold shoe mount?
The MT73. Here, I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the best. Absolutely. I'm going to show you why. Watch this one is the best vlogging stick there is. So I'm going to show you this one. Here, let's go there. Okay, so this thing is universal. It folds down to the handle.
Yeah.
It's got the cold shoe mount right in there, and it already tilts. And it's got the, like I said, that nice fat quarter 20 screw, so you can adjust it, and it'll the tiniest cameras to a good, that's probably a A6700 or an A6100 Sony. There's the small one. That's the FX1F or whatever you call it, a ZV1F.
I just put this little dammit on there, and then I've got all the movement I want.
Right. Well, you have to add that. This comes that way. And on sale, this thing you can get it cheaper than 22. You can get it for 17, 18 bucks. And it's tight. There's no, anyway, I guess you get into preferences, but here's the little one. Here's the mini. It's the MT8. This is the one I used for the Go 3S. The MT, it's a tiny little vlogging stick. And if you're going to, do the tour of Europe with a teeny little vlogging stick, you stick it in your fanny pouch, throw the camera in there, and it all fits. You don't even have to take it apart. And then extends. I think it extends. What did it say? It extends to, you don't want that one. That one will extend. That's the 19. That's the MT08. So that thing, what does it say?
Even Chuck agrees with me.
No, Chuck's wrong.
Chuck's never wrong.
100 grams. I can't see how long it extends for. But anyway, I'm just saying that Ulanzi has a really good product that has a great stand, nice and but yeah. So there. MT08, MT16 and MT73 is the new version. That is my preference. I'm actually thinking about buying this little one because what's the purpose of having a little camera? You want a little selfie stick. So
you need a little stick with a little camera.
Selfie stick. But yeah, this thing freaking rocks, man. It's fun. It is fun, but it's not. Did I put it next to the? I don't know. Put it next to the Ace Pro 2, just so you can see a difference in size. So here's Ace Pro 2 with the cage on it. So it's definitely not the same as the Go 3S. And I'd have to take off let me take off the mount just so you can see the actual camera, but and I'll probably put a cage around this one too, and I'll get the lens protectors for it. But this is kind of a beefy camera. So and yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Yeah, no, I like this stick.
No, what do you got to pay for it? What's the cost of that thing? Yeah, it gets down to dollars.
I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't bad.
It's the one you got, and the thing that's nice about that one is you got the tripod. It extends way the hell out there. The only thing I would say would be nice is to have that little cold shoe mount, because then you can move if you're going to put the proper DJI mic system on it, or any mic for that matter. The MT06 doesn't have
my camera has
doesn't have a mic mount.
My camera has 1/4 on the bottom of it, and then there's a cold shoe on top of the camera that I can attach stuff to if I need to.
But
even my Action 2 has a 1/4 base to it, so that's your magnet metal.
Yeah, this is your little magnetometer. But this is supposed to be able to keep together, but it adjusts smaller. It's got a thicker strap, so it doesn't dig into your neck as much like the other one did. They did a bunch of good things. I think you're supposed to keep it all the way like this and then wrap it up. And then it magnetically, I think there's magnets there's magnets in there. See that? That just stays in a nice little ball. But yeah, their tripod is, they got cute with it, but not in the right way.
Yeah, no, it looks a little too fragile to me, actually.
I don't like that they got that long. I mean, it freaking gives you a little reach. I mean, it gives you great vlogging reach. There's no question about it. It's nice and stiff, doesn't rattle or anything like that. But it just is not. And then there's your opposite mount. But then they put these giant, here, let me show you another thing. They put these massive, these things are huge. Make them smaller, so they're not freaking they're not hanging out 4 feet. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. You're going to make something small, make it small. Don't make it freaking, that's like 100 feet. Tell me how stupid that is.
Well, if you're in the north and you have to deal with gloves, you probably appreciate that little bit extra handle on.
Oh, man. Kai freaking works for the Insta360. Can you tell? He comes to their freaking aid every discussion. But no, it's definitely a bigger camera. It'd be interesting to see the new DJI version of theirs. I do wish that would be a nice test. I still haven't I still haven't put aside the idea of testing it with the Action 2. I would buy an Action 2. To me, it's a good investment. It's a great camera. You're not buying a crap camera when you buy an Action 2. You know, you can
Yep.
resell it. I mean, it's worth every penny. And you can stick it on drones. I mean, I've got the mount for that.
I've, you're just looking at the specs of the Action 2 and the Go Ultra, and they're so freaking darn similar.
The he's a PGY Tech quick release.
You
I
know
do like
what?
that.
It's hard to justify spending the extra $200 to get the Go Ultra. You know?
Yeah, I like PGY Tech stuff. Yeah, the Ultra, is expensive. You're better off I mean, if you want a flip screen camera that does the same thing, I mean, you got a winner already with that, with the
With the Ace
Ace
2.
Pro 2. Yeah, the Ace Pro 2s. So it's all about, I mean, it's all about preference, and all of these are dummy proof. They're all dummy proof. And a lot of people love the X5.
Well,
When
we
I'm
know they're
flying
dummy proof.
when I'm flying FPV, I like the X5 because I can just stick it in front of me and I can just take off and fly. And then I'll come back and land. I can get the takeoff, the landing. I can get my stick cam if I wanted to. I can get I get the vlog. You get everything. But it just takes you a while. You have to take all that video, bring it in the studio, cut it. Then you're going to have to bring it in. Then I have to bring it into a Power Director is what I use. So I will go from studio to Power Director. So now it's gone through 2 filters.
Well,
Too many things.
Ace Pro 2, that's $400 ticket already there.
Yeah, the Ace Pro 2 is legit. It's a great camera. If it's a great vlogging camera. I mean, you're either a flippy screen lover or you're not. So, you're either an Action 5 guy where you got the front facing little mini screen. So, yeah, Studio to DaVinci. I've got DaVinci on one of my computers, none of my Macs yet. And I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that next move to tighten my belt a little bit. But there's a workflow you have to work through that you have to get used to. And I think that DaVinci 20 now is supposed to be really good. So once I get over the fear of a new system, DaVinci is free. And then you can buy into the greater features, which I'm thinking I'm going to have to do.
Here, Chuck's bringing it to the point again. Pocket 3, Action 3, 4, 5 Pro, Mavic 4, Mini 4, on D-Log and straight to DaVinci Studio.
Just straight in. Yeah, that's why a lot of people use it. It's true. It's true.
DaVinci is just intimidating because it has so many buttons.
Now the one I use is not far. I've done videos early in my channel with DaVinci Studio. I did DaVinci a long time ago when it was a lot less friendly. I understand it. You like familiarity, you like something simple. You can just throw videos out. And I don't pay very much for the one I've got. I pay yearly. So, but free is better than $100, right? Every time. And DaVinci does give you the color grading. It gives you all the other stuff. Yes. Color correct, color grade. Yeah, CapCut is another one a lot of people like. They give you some automated features that make it a little bit. I don't like the stuff I don't have. I think there's a limitation for the like the motion graphics and stuff you use. I'm starting to use less of that stuff. Yeah, I'm
Be
gonna
careful with CapCut.
I do have DaVinci on my PC. I was practicing with it. So on my PC laptop, I do have it on there. I didn't update it to 20. They were just moving to 20 to DaVinci Studio 20. It's free. The upgrade, it's free. It's great. But
And let me circle back. CapCut, there's some funky shit going on with their user license and turning over copyrights to them on shit that you store on their cloud or something. I forget what the whole thing was, but if you're on CapCut, you might want to dig into that a little bit.
Might be their music catalog. I pay for my own music, so
No, it wasn't about the music catalog. It is something when you upload stuff to CapCut, you basically forfeit your rights. And since they're doing most of their processing on the web, on the cloud, right?
Yeah, I don't do cloud based. I keep it on my I use SSDs. I use 2 terabyte SSD drives, which with my Macs, it's fast. So
Right, check something up. You don't own CapCut, it owns you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that really like CapCut. I mean, it's did you send me the action mount STL file? The Ultra has an action mount. It's $12 on if you purchase it, but it's the frame that goes around the Mini, where so you can mount it on a quad. Because I'm gonna have to print one. I'm either gonna have to print it, which I probably should do. So Aqualens. Anyway, the accessories are coming out. Yeah, PGY Tech. I was looking at some PGY Tech gear.
I was wondering.
Accessories. Yeah, I do like I think one of you guys was talking about that. I do like the little I did have one of those, the little aftermarket mounts. I had one for my X5 or my X4. But I don't think I have it for the X5. I might have bought it for the X5. I have to look real quick. But I know what you're talking about. It's nice. It has everything. It has the quarter 20. It has the GoPro. It's a multi-mount. Oh, it's time to eat.
Alrighty. Sure.
Hey, check out my new mic. Check this out.
Oh yeah, goody. That's what we need. Another button for him to push. Now it's going to take him 10 minutes to get the thing back on because he forgot which button he pushed.
There it is. We're back on. You like that? You like that little touch button there? You gotta love this. This is the. I'm gonna do a review for it because it's good. It's a good mic. It's been reviewed forever, and it's not expensive. So if you need a new mic and you want a cool looking studio mic,
well, I figured somebody have a Go Ultra mount.
It's the K688. That's I know it's backwards, but the K688. So, and then it's Fifine is the company, and they also do the BM88 boom mic. So that gives you that nice solid boom mic where that wires are all hidden. Looks good. Looks great. It's great studio mic. And it's low cost. I think the whole setup there is under $150. And the mic it's USB, man. It's not XLR. It's freaking friendly, podcast friendly. So anyway, I was seeing if I have that. No, I don't have the other mount. Guys, though, I am very disappointed in this thing. Very disappointed. Not very it's not very friendly. It sounds fine. It sounds good, but it's quirky. DJI is better. Sorry. DJI is better. Sorry, Insta. Unless I don't have their mini mic, but this is anything but mini. There's just so many things about it that's too big. It's giant ass mic. It doesn't need to be giant. It's great for a watch. I mean, you can put it on here. So, not a fan. I didn't pay a lot for it, but any dollar I paid for it is too much because I'm never going to use it. Recommended case, Tellison. This case is good for every camera you got. These are best. I got four of them.
Well, there is a Insta 360 Go Ultra mount on Thingiverse.
You found a Thingiverse one? Oh, yeah, I did see that. I'm going to do some print checks and we'll, I'll get a print out of that. Is it a TPU print?
Yeah, I sent it to you on the private chat.
All right.
I will put it into our chat as well.
Yeah, it's a nice little, it basically covers the contours of it. That one there, there's a refined version of it that's not square, but who really cares if you think about it? But I'll get a link. I'll actually print one and see what it looks like.
That would be a quick print.
Yeah, that would take hardly any time to print it all. I would just use my TPU printer, my little orange printer.
So after the disaster was, oh yeah, in case you haven't heard yet, I broke my old 4-light camera. So old Mr. AOS Long Range got the old walk snail back in it. Good old faithful walk snail HD Pro, single antenna. This thing, it just works. I've had it out. I was flying it at the meetup.
You keep sending me video from these guys that are posting. There was a walk snail video you sent me just recently.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy in Ireland that Tom McCrudden.
Yeah, he
TMC FPV.
He impressed me with his 2-inch flight.
He has a lot of walk snail ascent footage on his channel, and it looks interesting.
Yeah, I know that's the, I'm going to fight this.
I already know you're going to hate the freaking goggles.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Ooh, there's a Tellison 40 centimeter freaking mount. Huh. Camera, small, little tiny. That's got, anyway. $17. Ooh, no, that's crap. It's got the same problem as the one I've got. No, it comes off. Ooh, that is cool. Here, I'm gonna show you this. This is maybe what you were talking about. $16 with coupon. Check this one out. Well, I'm finding good deals of good right here. Real quick. The top of the head of this comes off and it actually attaches to the chest mount. And that's the video of this thing. So there's the short. So you got your tiny mount and then that comes off and then it attaches to their. So that's kind of an interesting setup, but it's still proprietary. Kind of interesting, huh? It's got a little locking switch, but it only works with their gear, you know. So
Well,
anyway.
I just wonder how long that mechanism there is going to last.
Right. No, I'm a fan of the one like you showed, the one that's made with the big knurled screws and the more metallic build. You know, that's for sure. I'm Yeah, the plastic on plastic, it breaks fast. This is just like I said, I'm looking at travel size. So since since the Ultra is really a travel camera, it's not a, it's made to scale down, you know. So, all righty, Kai, I'm gonna have to go, dude.
Yeah.
We're
As Chuck says, the tripod in your pocket, you're just happy to see me.
Yeah, there is the action mount, the 12.99 mount. Yeah, I've seen that. I think that will come on Amazon too. So,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure you're gonna find it on freaking
hey,
Amazon.
but since we freaking spend the big bucks for the printers, and you did send me that Amazon link to the Elegoo printer, which
It is on Amazon for
yeah, it was great.
$12.99.
Yeah, it's a great, and the price is good. So it's
And here's another one for $8.99.
whoa. K&F Concepts got a small one too. All those companies make really good accessories. This one's a little small. This is really small. This one actually looks like a knockoff of the Lanzi. I mean, and it's aluminum with a Bluetooth remote. But $17.99 and $14.99. So anyway, you can really downsize. And like I said, I had a lot of fun. Guys, there's nothing better on a trip when you can carry the least amount of gear and do the most with it. That to me is just part of the cool thing about having a camera with you all the time. Like if you're gonna, go on a road trip, you can just throw it in your bag and it takes up this much space, That's that's the kind of camera you want. I got so many cameras that's not the case. That's why the Pocket 3 goes everywhere. It's a no-brainer. Got the mic system, got the mic 2 system in it. Bang. So, but yeah, we got FPV decisions to make, and I think I told you I already made that. I will have to do walk snail here. I will have to walk down the walk snail road if I want to fly FPV and be free.
You know what's funny? I sold my old Walksnail goggles, right?
Yep.
And I sold them with the fat strap because you couldn't get the freaking push button back off the freaking goggles. And I'll just sell it with the freaking fat strap. 3 days ago, I'm on Facebook, FPV Marketplace or whatever, scrolled through, and damn it, my old goggles didn't reappear.
Somebody's already repurposed them.
Guy that bought them from me already trying to sell them again.
Yeah, he probably tried them and maybe didn't like the way they fit. And
well, you gotta have that freaking newbie drone thick foam.
Yeah,
Noseless foam. That works the best on those.
That was the key to the goggles too, to have the right foam. Once you had the right foam, you had a little vignetting, but they worked. You got to that point.
Well, it's the same with the Integras.
Yeah,
But
the
the
right
foam that
foam.
came with it was freaking worthless. But I stuck that newbie drone foam on there. Put it on, bingo.
This 04 system in this femto is gonna be a very important test for me of the 04 light, because this one was structured for it. It's got a shock mounted system. It's got the camera is protected. It's got everything it needs. And now I've just got to see if it's a good flyer. We'll see. I'm gonna fly probably tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna do a morning flight, buzz around the school, get out there and do some dives on the freaking school lights and stuff, see what happens.
Yeah, well,
Buzz some kids.
I'm just not into those freaking minis.
3 minutes of
1.6-inch props just don't do it for me.
oh, they're dinky. Yeah, this thing is gonna be but it's compact. So what I like about the compactness is if there's a little breeze, it'll do good. This I can just feel it. It's dense. It's the drones that other one, that Meteor, that thing freaking floated, but I had a good day to fly it, but the camera, I couldn't stabilize that freaking camera. At times it was stable, but I'll take the 04 light out of the Meteor and find if this one works, I'll put it in another body of this type. So I'll have lights in this one and another, possibly Mr. Kai 2 might get it. So I would say Kai 2 with a longer, a better antenna. So, all right, Kai, I do have to leave you.
All right, yep, it's time for us to call it a day.
Time for taco. This is taco day.
Hit the thumb at the bottom, please. We appreciate it. Make it look like we're doing something here.
Yep. If you have not, we got 10 now. Let's go. So, all righty, sir. I don't anything else. I'll pull your job. Anything else you got going on that's of any? You said Flywoo has been really good with shipping.
Flywoo is phenomenal getting stuff to you. They're getting that to you 10 days. They have it down. Yeah. I wish everybody from China would use the same shipper that Flywoo uses, because
there's a couple of Flywoo birds that I haven't flown, like the Fly Lens 85. I've never flown that. The 85 might be a good way to go because they have an 04 75.
Well, guess what? I'm going to have to order. I'm going to have to put an order for Flywoo together because they have the 04 light replacement cameras.
They have the bird with the ELRS too. So I could fly the Fly Lens 85 with 04 2S, same batteries, and have it ELRS. So this one's not ELRS. I thought it was. And when I got it, I'm like, this does not have a ELRS antenna, and it's 04 plug and play. I just noticed that, which is fine. I mean, I'll test out my controller. I'll know for sure when I fly that with this controller, because it will not have the same quirks as the Neo. So, and I think I found that. We'll see if I've got the same controller issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Flywoo guys, they just have it down, getting shit shipped and getting it done in a timely manner.
Yeah, they got some nice little birds too. So,
sometimes you have problems shipping stuff cross country in 10 days and over here.
Oh, they got the Firefly 16 too, and 18, huh? The 1S nano babies. Had that little teeny. So, oh, they got an 04 long range too. That's not the Pro either. That's the 169.
Flywoo Explorer. Yeah, that's what, the 5th generation of that bird now.
Yeah.
Remember what happened to the one that you had?
Yeah. I ran it right into a pole.
And broke an arm.
Smashed the arm, yeah. Freaking, I lost the camera lens and the arm. Shit. Yep, that was a major repair job there. They got the Flywoo.
I saw they're still selling Mr. Croc frames.
Yeah, you said they got the light cameras. Yeah, the replacement. You're just saying that. Oh, I'm just hitting that right now finally.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. They got a So that's really good. HD FPV, the original air unit kit. Wow, look at that. But they don't have it.
Well, you got to buy the camera, and then you got to buy that little bullshit intermediate board to go with that.
Yeah.
So
No, it's not there. It's just they just have it there because it's their web person hasn't taken it off.
all right, well,
Right.
it is time for you to go eat. It's Taco Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
I think it's taco soup for me. So anyway.
Yep, they're
You have
micro long
thumbs
range.
already. Hit that thumb on the way out. Please, we appreciate it. Otherwise, we will see you next Tuesday, 5:30 Central, however that works out in whatever time zone you live in. And until then, I say adios,
Later.
amigos. It's beer 30. There we go. Beer
Bye.
30. Bye.